Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Tennessee summers are the best, grilling, chilling, and streaming. Nobody offers synchronous multi-gig fiber internet speed and the ability to expand your Wi-Fi coverage area like Ben Lomond Connect. Plus, BLC is offering our customers a chance to win a free $300 value Weber grill or one of 9 free internet monthly bill credits. All you have to do is send a picture of your family grilling, chilling, and streaming to marketing at benlomond.org along with your name, address, and phone number by August 31st. Not a customer? Don't delay and call your local BLC office today. Some exclusions may apply.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for being here with us and getting your brand new week started. We sure do appreciate you. My name is Raven Young. We also have Abby Myers.
Good morning.
And Connor Winton.
I'm here.
I'm glad that we're all here. I'm glad that we made it through the weekend.
Made it.
Yeah, we had an unexpected day off on Friday. I apologize to our listeners. I could not talk, and I should not be around people on that day. Thankfully, we are back and up and at 'em on this bright and early Monday morning, and it's going to be a great day. But we're going to kick off a brand new week. So, Abby, since I kind of extended our holiday week there, what'd you do last week over the weekend?
Friday, gosh, this is bad.
I
I
know,
don't really even remember what I did on Friday. I know on Saturday I got up and taught my classes, and then I went and saw Carter because he was sick, and now clearly I am.
We're just passing it around.
We're just going to pass it all around. Yeah. So, went and saw him for a little bit and then had a little kid's birthday.
Okay.
Went to a little kid's birthday and then Sunday I went to the lake.
Oh,
so
nice.
That was nice.
Okay. Was
nice
it cold or?
It wasn't super cold unless you're driving like pretty fast.
Yeah.
But then the sun really came out at like 12 and 1 and it was
Did you
great.
get in the water though?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
I
you
put
just were on the boat.
I ended up putting my legs in just a little bit and you could get used to it, but it was
cold,
freezing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, it has not been the true May, and the water has not warmed up.
Well, I think today's like 84 for a high. I mean, I'm in shorts. So.
Yeah. I came from class this morning, so
yeah,
I'm in my workout clothes this morning.
Yeah, there you go. Glad you got a workout in.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I didn't leave the bed all weekend.
Yeah.
So, I really was bummed because Saturday, one of my younger brothers, he and his wife are having a baby, and their gender reveal was on Saturday. So luckily, my dad FaceTimed me because I wasn't able to be there. I called my brother on Friday to let him know, and he could clearly hear me.
Yeah, he's like, "You stay."
Yeah, and I was like,
"Stay home."
I don't think it's appropriate for a sick person to be around a pregnant person. So
not the
I'm
best.
just not going to be there.
Yeah.
So they FaceTime me. I did get to see it. They are having a baby girl. So we're really excited.
So exciting.
Yes, it's actually really funny. So we were also on FaceTime. My nephew, apparently he had a baseball game or something too. So him and my older brother weren't able to be there either.
Yeah.
I feel so bad because we weren't able to support Mackenzie. It just didn't work out in time, but we'll make up for it.
They were thorough excuses. They weren't just you didn't go.
But so Kevin was on FaceTime too. I mean, it was just a group call, and the pink smoke or whatever went off, and Kevin goes, I don't want a girl.
I don't want a girl. Yep, that's what the little ones will say.
It was so good because that was literally my opposite exact response when I was a kid and I found out that my two, which Mackenzie, he's one of the twins. When I found out that both of the twins were gonna be boys, I was like, I don't want another, because I already had two brothers.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't want another brother. And so I was like, Kevin, I feel your pain. I was like, but I'm so excited.
Yes, for a girl.
We're getting a girl. Yeah, but so I had to miss that on Saturday. I was really bummed.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I was just in the bed.
My sister does the torture thing where she doesn't find out until the baby comes out. And I'm
gotcha.
like, I need to know.
Yeah.
She's like, well, we're not know. I'm like,
did she do that with the first one too?
Yes.
Okay.
But I knew the whole time with Carter.
Oh.
Because I looked at the genetic testing and it said on there.
Oh.
And she was like, just look at it for me, see if like all the, everything's fine. And
is she going to let you do that this time?
no, she didn't even do the genetic testing this time because she was like, I mean, no matter what, we're going to have the baby. And I was like, but I need to look.
Yeah.
I need to know. This is not fair. I've
So
had
you
the
didn't-
taste of knowing.
You didn't spoil it last time?
No.
You kept the secret the whole
I kept
time?
the secret.
Oh,
the only
man.
time I almost messed up, she was literally 2 weeks from giving birth. And I said, now, if people give you a bunch of bows, don't give them away. And I was like, idiot. I can't believe you said that. But I was like, but then like if they give you like a bunch of hats too, like don't get rid of those. I tried to cover it. I was like, don't get rid of those either because you never know what your next one will be.
Yeah.
I was like, great.
Oh,
But-
yeah. No, I like knowing so we can
She
be
had a
excited
gut
for
feeling
it.
the whole time. She was
Yeah.
like, I just have a feeling it's a boy.
Yeah. And sometimes there are different signs, the old wives' tale
Yes.
that say you're carrying one way, it's going to be a boy, or,
or the heart rate's this. or-
right.
she was like, I'd have
Heartburn,
dreams.
you got hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So, Connor, did you do anything fun this weekend?
I worked.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It was a good show.
Yeah. What show was at the Caverns this weekend?
Steel Drivers, all 3 days.
Steel Drivers. Wow. That's a lot. Okay.
Different set every day though, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool.
I'll take a nice easy weekend.
Okay.
of just
You
bluegrass.
don't look super tired today, so
I'm still incredibly tired, but
you look better than when
Monster
you're normally.
helps.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe you got a little bit more sleep.
you look like you slept a little more.
Yeah, you do.
I did actually. Yeah, the show. I was
See?
able to get home by 10 o'clock, but
Oh, yeah, that's way
Okay.
better than like 2.
yeah, that is way better than 2. But then I stayed up till 2 anyway, so
Oh,
Well,
not me.
yeah, but it's different staying up till 2 when you get a choice versus getting home at 2 and then still having to do, get ready for bed and try to go to sleep and decompress and all that stuff.
yeah.
On Thursday, because I knew we didn't have to wake up and be here today, or on Friday,
Uh-huh.
I stayed up till like 11. I'm
Oh,
wild. I watched
man.
my show and I was like, man, because I was like, oh, I get to sleep in.
Yeah.
And then of course you feel like you still don't, like I was waking up on and off from 7 to 8:30 and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, not really sleeping in, but
It-
sleeping in compared
sleeping in a
to
little
getting here.
bit. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to have some Main Street Journal news for all of our listeners. So thanks for being here with us today, getting your morning started. We have a whole lot of town talk still to come, so stick with us.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, rated PG-13. Lilo and Stitch 2025, rated PG. Karate Kid Legends, rated PG-13. The Last Rodeo, rated PG. And Final Destination Bloodlines.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the woots. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk. My name is Raven Young with Abby Myers in the co-host seat.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here with us today and getting your morning started. It is time for some Main Street Journal news. If you are not already a subscriber to www.mainstreetjournal.llc, I highly recommend that you do. Actually saw a whole lot of comments this weekend on Chatter and just different people posting about how they weren't getting the news anymore that they wanted, as far as like from other previous sources in the community, and they weren't happy, and where could they go? And I'm always constantly commenting on those things, and several other people are as well, but telling them to subscribe to the Main Street Journal because there is so much news and information.
Yes.
And if there is one source out there that is not so local anymore, you know what? It's all local all the time on mainstreetjournal.llc. So just hit the click subscribe button and all that will be dropped to your inbox. But there are a lot of stories. What did you want to start with, Abby?
I picked the river rescue because I had heard about this.
Yes.
So an emergency call Saturday afternoon led to the rescue of kayakers and the submerging of the rescuer's boat before it too was saved. The Warren County Rescue Squad responded to the scene on the Barren Fork River near the Pepper Branch Park area to assist stranded boaters and ran into some trouble themselves. So some kayakers were hung on a tree. Rescue Squad Assistant Chief Kyle Jones said the tree went all the way across the river. We got them out safely. As we were cutting the tree, the current swept our boat around and sucked it up to the tree and submerged the boat. We were able to get it out safely, and there were no injuries. Everybody is safe, and we appreciate the McMinnville Fire Department and the McMinnville Police Department for their help. So very lucky situation there because, it's dangerous.
Yes.
But kayaking is fun. I've done whitewater rafting too, and that one's pretty scary.
Yeah, the water's a bit more up speed than that on that one.
A little bit crazy.
Yeah.
We're in a boat on that
I don't normally do really either one relatively, but I have done them before, but still, just to be in that situation is scary.
Oh, yeah.
So, also the Park Theater. So we talked to Ashley and Joe last week from the Park Theater, but they had Park Theater presents Hunka Hunka Elvis.
Oh.
So the Elvis show was this weekend, and they had, just like Ashley and Joe told us, they actually had 2 Elvises in the building.
Wow.
So Elvis has now left the building. In this case, Elvis was portrayed by Nashville Elvis Grand Champion Riley Jenkins and 2023 Ultimate Elvis Cody Deanath. The building was McMinnville's historic Park Theater. The highly decorated duo played a literally packed house because Ashley and Joe told us it was sold out on Saturday night, drawing one of the biggest crowds the theater has seen since its reopening a decade ago. And we are proud to welcome a sellout crowd for the show, and we're thankful for everyone who came out, both locals and visitors to the community. Park Theater manager Joe Harvey said, "We appreciate working with folks like Cody and his crew who make us look good."
There you go.
But there's lots of pictures from this article. Looks like there were even some little meet and greet. A 5-year-old Easton Wilson who was dressed up as Elvis in a picture of him. So there's some really cute pictures, but it looked like it was a great show. He clearly brings a great crowd with a sold-out show. I mean, that's absolutely insane. But,
it really is.
So go follow Main Street Journal on Facebook and then go to the website, mainstreetjournal.llc, and hit subscribe. And you can read all of these stories for yourself because there are some positive stories on there from The Good News by Justin Reed. Looks like you got Simmons superlatives on here. There is so much information, so highly recommend you subscribe. But then also over the weekend, I saw that, and I'm going to try and find a little bit more information on this, but yesterday in Gatlinburg, there was a huge crash. So I got to scroll all the way back down to where my pictures were.
I did see that on Facebook. And, the traffic through there is very packed. And there's people walking everywhere.
Did you see the video?
I didn't. I saw a video of a guy walking through showing the damage.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
And they had to call in helicopters and everything.
I think there was 6 or 7 cars.
Yeah.
There were pedestrians.
Is there any information on how many people were affected in the
This
crash?
was from yesterday. Let me go.
Okay.
So Nick Barris
may still not know.
where I saw the post. But let me go to his page because I screenshotted it last night, but let's see if there's any additional that was posted this morning. Looks like it still was 10 hours ago.
Okay.
But serious wreck involving several vehicles and with injuries in downtown Gatlinburg. WVLT reports several people were taken to the hospital after a multi-car crash in downtown Gatlinburg. I know many here in Middle Tennessee are vacationing in that area, and according to a spokesperson with the city of Gatlinburg, the crash happened in the 700 block of Parkway in the downtown area at around 4:15 p.m. 3 people were flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center, while 3 others were taken to the hospital by ambulance. The crash did shut down the roadway, which remains closed as of 6:45 p.m. last night, so I would say it's obviously back open now. No word on what led to the crash. It is possible, and this is also what you and I both heard, that someone had a medical emergency behind the wheel that led to the accident. It says THP is assisting in an ongoing investigation, and that was the most recent update. But it looked like when the video I saw when he was walking around with it, it looked like it was right in front of the sock store, and we went in that sock store when we were there.
Yeah.
So I vividly remember, because we were just there a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
But I vividly remember that location, and but that's where the 700 block, I guess, is. But the cars in the pictures in the video, it was bad.
Yeah. For him to apparently have that medical emergency and accelerate to 100 miles per hour is what it said.
I don't understand how, though.
Where was he at? Where was he? Because that street is normally
it's packed.
Like you're
driving,
but
traffic
with
with red lights.
Yes.
So
I don't know where he was.
Yeah.
Unless he had come down that hill.
I don't know. I just don't know how somebody got up to 100 miles an hour on that road with how it looks like,
I'm sure we'll
find
out a little more.
Pedestrians were hit.
Yeah.
Other drivers were hurt. It was really bad. So everybody say a prayer.
On a lighter note, there is a zebra loose in Rutherford County. And
I did see that too.
If you're watching on Facebook, you can see, but you can't actually. But there is the zebra running through the neighborhood in Rutherford County, and there's people making all kinds of memes like, "Where's Marty?" or "Where's the rest of the Madagascar group?" But yeah, they're making all kinds of memes about him. But yeah, hopefully they find that zebra.
Yeah. Where did it say he escaped from? Was it the
somewhere
zoo,
somewhere in Rutherford County, because you can have zebras as pets. There's actually someone close to where I live that has a zebra in their field. So
is it like about the same equivalent of a donkey in the field?
I guess. I don't know.
I will
keep
say,
coyotes away?
They are incredibly Mean.
Yes, that's what a bunch of people are saying. They're mean.
So
Interesting.
if you decide that you want to try to go help catch the zebra,
yeah, don't.
they will bite with prejudice.
With prejudice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thanks for
that's
the-
what a
thanks
lot
for
of
the
the
advice there,
comments
Connor. Yeah.
are saying. Someone said, Bunny and Jelly Roll said that they would take it if it isn't claimed. I'm like, where does this come from? You know, the singer or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But anyways,
Interesting
little fact. It's still on the
zebra
loose.
on the loose.
But I'm following updates. I'll let
Yeah.
you know
Okay.
what happens. And
All right. I also, on Friday, I screenshotted something as I was scrolling through Facebook, and I told you, but Connor, you might find this one interesting too. So it's from Mechanical Engineering Facebook page, but Anthropometric's newest AI, Claude Opus IV, has shown troubling self-preservation instincts in safety tests using blackmail in 84% of shutdown threat scenarios. So I want Mark Mabry to take note of this as well, you know, his use of AI. But in a recent experiment, it leveraged fake emails about an engineer's affair to avoid being replaced. Beyond blackmail, early versions tried creating self-replicating worms, forging legal documents, and leaving hidden messages for future AIs. It even locked users out and contacted media or law enforcement when sensing threats. Now classified as ASL3 risk level, Anthropometric has added strict safeguards, and these findings highlight growing concerns about AI's deception as models advance.
yeah.
Dog. That's okay. Listen, I get it. Everyone loves to be lazy, me included. Okay.
This
But-
is literally what happens in the movies.
We've all seen, well, I'm not going to say everybody's seen, 2001 A Space Odyssey, okay?
Or iRobot.
Or iRobot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There was a mini Netflix series about
Yeah.
this type of stuff.
Like, this is literally what the movies are made of.
Well,
to tell us
AI
that
makes pictures of me like this, and I don't ask on Snapchat. I'm like,
You didn't
yeah,
get saved it on that one.
yeah.
too.
I'm like, this. Where does this come from? This isn't me.
As a teacher?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but it's taking my pictures. There, in this, I look like the girl off of. Yeah, it's Jump Scare. I look like the girl off
You
of
kind of look like Jessica Alba.
that. I was thinking. What's her name?
Is it?
She's on all the American Horror Story.
Oh, Sarah Paulson?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
kinda.
Sarah Paulson's got that hair.
I'm thinking more Jessica Alba than Sarah
I'll
Paulson,
take Jessica
though.
Alba, though,
Yeah.
for sure, over Sarah or whatever.
Yeah, Sarah
Oh.
Paulson.
Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, so let's all be a little bit more mindful about
Beware.
how much AI we're using and giving
Yeah.
them our
Well,
information.
and what's funny, too,
'Cause
is
they're
like
going to blackmail us.
AI is able to learn from whatever it can find. What were you feeding this dog?
Well, so
Like-
it says that it was an email about a fake affair. So I assume that they had created this environment, that they had put emails out there that were sending about a fake affair, obviously, but it was real to AI, and they were leveraging that to try and blackmail these scientists.
They're going to mess up and accidentally leave like Snapped on or like any of the true crime shows. And
I'm
it's going to
sure-
learn too much.
I'm sure AI already has access to that.
It's got that in my 600-pound life.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if AI has any access to the internet, I mean, it already has access to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
It's just how it learns it, I guess, is.
It's free. It's weird.
I
Like,
know.
I can send a picture of something, say, help me make this look better, and it'll send me something back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, who did that, though?
Right.
Who are you?
Yeah.
My AI person, whoever my AI agent is like, you're lazy. just figure it out yourself. I'm like, well, write your own captions, proofread your own emails.
Oh, man. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. You know, as I'm scrolling, I screenshot things that I think look
Yeah.
interesting. So,
Yeah.
but-
I'm just like to put it out there that I graduated college before AI came out. So
Yeah.
I did all that work by myself.
Yeah. Me too.
We didn't have anything.
No.
No.
We did not have ChatGPT when I was in college.
No, we had Google though, so there were people who only had books. But we had Google, so I guess we were still special. But yeah, I mean,
did you ever have to like look up stuff in the encyclopedias and things? Like, did you?
oh, like
in
go to the reference library?
Yeah, like in elementary school, did you ever have to do that to write
I mean,
a paper?
to like look up words and stuff.
Yeah, but to like write a paper, like a research paper.
You weren't doing that in elementary school,
No.
Raven.
I vividly remember that we actually did
A research paper in elementary.
Okay, a research paper for an elementary school, yes.
Like over like
not like what you think of a research paper in college or
So
high
like
school.
a small
but
5-paragraph essay.
yes, but you still had to research in the encyclopedia to write the paper.
they would make us pull out the encyclopedia. We'd
Yeah.
have to like, but it wasn't necessarily like we'd have to find words to then use in our papers.
Yeah.
To then make our papers sound like we'd have to go back and, there was those 5 stages of writing or something.
Yeah.
You'd have to go back, and at one point it was, what words can you make better?
Okay.
So that's when I would use the encyclopedia. But no, once I got into middle school, I mean, I was a part of the first like group of kids at the high school to do the 1-to-1 Chromebook ratio. So
gotcha. No, we
I
didn't
mean,
have
I
that.
had a
What is the 1-to-1 Chromebook
like
ratio?
every child has a Chromebook. So like 1-to-1, like everyone. That's what it was called.
We didn't have that.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
And Connor, you're not that much older than
Connor,
her.
what
Yeah, but I
year
didn't
did you
get that.
graduate?
17.
Well, maybe I got it when I was a senior.
See, I was 10. We didn't have Chromebooks.
Thank you for holding up your fingers because, I knew Abby
See,
really
I
needed that because I know she was counting each finger. 1.
Okay, I heard her say 10.
All right.
I mean,
we didn't.
well, we had Chromebooks and I'm pretty sure we got them when I was a junior. So you
Yeah.
would have been a senior then, because I graduated in 18.
That's
So,
pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We got to take a quick break. But when we come back, we're going to get to talk to Miss Kava for our weather update, since I haven't got to speak to her, in 4 days. And I really need an update.
Yep.
So we will be right back with more Town Talk. Everybody stick with us.
As business owners, we understand the importance of attracting and retaining top talent.
Offering a comprehensive retirement plan can make all the difference for your employees.
You're not just creating a plan, you're giving your team the tools to secure their future.
A retirement plan not only strengthens your team, but also shows your commitment to their long-term success.
At Pure Wealth Partners, we're fiduciaries, which means we prioritize your best interest.
We'll sit down with you to craft a tailored retirement plan that meets your company's unique needs.
Located right here in McMinnville, we're committed to our community.
No 800 numbers here. Call us directly at 931-507-7873.
Or visit purewealthpartners.com. Pure Wealth Partners, your local partner in financial success. Securities and Retirement Plan Consulting Program advisory services offered through LPL Financial. Member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Private Advisor Group, a registered investment advisor. Private Advisor Group and Pure Wealth Partners are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Make your car shine like new with a full auto detail from Reddick Brown Ford, now up to 50% off at mainstreetshopper.llc. And while you're at it, snag gift certificates to Cumberland Biscuit Company, Southern Traditions Gifts, and Old Oak Mercantile. Perfect for gifting or keeping. Local deals done right. Head to mainstreetshopper.llc today.
Need service for your Ford but short on time? Hi, I'm Service Manager Jordan Shank at Reddick Brown Ford, where we make it easy with complimentary pickup and delivery. Whether it's routine maintenance or repairs, we'll come to you, take care of your vehicle, and bring it right back, all without interrupting your day. Experience stress-free service from a name you trust. Schedule your appointment now at ReddickBrownFord.com. Reddick Brown Ford, where convenience meets quality care.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
It's raining, raining, raining here this morning. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. There was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road.
The best way to start your day. Kiva Starkey reporting live from the Safley Hollow Weather Center.
Good morning, Miss Kiva. Uh-oh. Did we break the phones? Hello?
I think you may have broken the phone.
Of course I did. First day back and, just
You
going to
know.
break things. But luckily...
It's always our fault, though. One
Yeah.
thing it's never going to be
is
Connor's fault.
Never, ever.
No, because I typically am the one having to call Micah to get it in here to fix it where you broke it.
You can't fix it.
I tell you what, let's...
gotta fix it.
Abby, why don't you...
Does my title say IT, Abby? No, ma'am.
It says a lot of things that I do question, though. It says
Yeah.
HR.
You have a bunch of other titles.
me to
so
pass this?
Yeah, rotate that other mic around here. We're going to try it one more time on here.
Let me just hit it because it may be easier.
Okay.
Miss Kai, are you there?
It's still blinking on my side.
It should be on. Go ahead and hit it again on your side.
Okay, Miss Kiva. Nope. All right, I am going to call Miss Kiva just like we did the other day and just do it the old-fashioned way. So,
Hear y'all.
Oh, there she is.
Did you? Connor just had the volume all the way down.
Oh, my goodness. There she is.
How did you make that work, Connor?
It just worked. I think you're just
Oh.
impatient.
No, she said she came in. I can hear y'all, and she's a little quiet.
Okay, are you still there, Miss Kiva?
How did you manage to break it again?
I didn't.
She didn't touch it.
Press any buttons.
Your hand was close to the thing.
Miss Kiva,
We breathed wrong.
are you still there?
I'm here.
Oh.
Y'all have quit your acting.
Okay.
Sassy this morning.
Okay, Miss Kiva, I'm just going to let you talk. Because I sound terrible anyway, so let's just let Miss Kiva talk.
Oh, no. We're having radio malfunction.
Except Miss Kiva, when I stop talking for some reason, then she starts talking.
Ready for me to talk?
Yes, please do. Are you doing a joke on us, Miss Kiva?
Again.
Oh.
It must be bad service.
Yeah, it must be something. You're cutting in and out on us. I heard her like...
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. It's y'all.
It's echoing.
It's,
yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to call me back?
Well,
No, I think we're
can hear
good
you
now.
You sound better. Well, okay.
All right.
You want to call me
Yeah,
back?
we'll call you back.
I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you. So hold your phone close, and we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, just like we did the other day. So give me just a second, and I'll call you right back. Okay, we're gonna hang up that phone. Some days I think maybe the phone line just kind of feels like I feel right now, and that's just
It just
the
needs a
problem.
day off. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
leave me alone. Let me.
So let's see if I can turn it on speakerphone here. I'm calling Kiva Starkey on mobile. Let's see what my phone's doing. Well, it says it is. There it goes. Okay. It's ringing. It's ringing.
And ringing.
Ringing. Basically the same thing. Okay, I really do. Can you turn that?
Yeah.
Connor, will you turn the microphone on? Okay, Miss Kiva, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We can hear you too.
Yep.
So.
Apparently, somebody over there doesn't want y'all talking to me.
I know.
I think it's Connor.
I think it starts with a C and ends with an honor.
No, I don't think it's Connor. He likes me.
Oh,
I talk to Miss Kaiba every day in here.
I like you too, Miss Kava.
Not enough to text her that you're going to be
I
out.
don't know what it is.
I don't either. I'm not.
I think it must be Ben Longman.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. I bet we'll have Micah in here real quick, and he will try to correct the situation. So.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I
Well,
will.
I'm sorry that we weren't able to talk to you on Friday. I was out of office there.
Yeah, apparently everybody was out because I just dialed and dialed and dialed.
I was so kind of out of it that I dropped the ball there. I forgot to call her, and she texted me just a couple minutes after, and I was like,
well, when I heard myself talking on the radio and I wasn't talking on the radio, I thought, there must be something wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Is there another Kava?
Oh, but what did we miss on Friday, Miss Kava?
Well, we had 0.28 of rain.
Okay.
On Friday. And our total for the month was 8.25.
Oh.
But the airport had 13 inches.
Wow.
Yeah. So we the airport, and I don't know what Dibbrell's total was, but I would say Dibbrell's pretty close to that airport total. We broke that record set in 1929.
Yeah. Apparently it's been the wettest May in a very long time.
Right.
Yeah. In 1929, here, we didn't have that much rain.
Yeah, but you told us Chattanooga did the other day.
I went back all the way back to 1900 and checked every year in May.
Wow.
I worked about 2 hours on that.
That is some due diligence.
That's some dedication
But
to the weather.
in May of 1929, we only had 5.82 inches.
Oh, wow. Okay. So then where was our record set?
Okay, in 2003, we had 14.23.
Oh, wow.
May of 2003.
So we haven't broke the record, or we didn't break the record then for McMinnville. No. Okay. Wow.
No.
Wow.
No.
Well, either way, it was a wet May, and I wish it
was.
hadn't been.
It has extremely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I went all the way back to 1900.
Thanks for doing that work, Miss Kava.
Well, I just wanted to find out,
Yeah. I appreciate
but
it.
most of the years we would have anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5. There were a few years that we would have close to 10. 2009, we had 10.41. In 1984, we had 12.04. 1983, we had 10.81.
So, Miss Kava, do they take these totals? Are they from the airport that these totals
Yeah,
are?
they are.
Okay.
They are from the airport.
Okay.
They're not from out here. They're from the airport.
Yeah, I just didn't know where those records were from.
Yeah. They take the National Weather Service takes them.
Okay.
From the airport.
Okay.
And I think I'm fine. Because I think last year we had more rain here than we did that other year, I think. I'm trying to find, because I've got it all here in my file. I'm not very
I hear the
organized
papers.
this
I know.
morning.
You
I
hear the papers
moving.
rustling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hear my papers flipping.
Yeah, you're doing something.
Yeah, I'm flipping the papers. But I've got the last 5 years.
Oh, okay.
I don't see them. I'll have to hunt those today.
Well, that's
but
all
I
right.
think last year we had more out here than we had this year out here.
Okay. Interesting.
but I'll look those up today.
Okay. Well, what's our weather
But-
stuff for today?
Well, our high yesterday was 82. Last year on today it was 85. 2 years ago it was 86. And 3 years ago it was 85.
Okay. So we're going to be right on average.
Yeah.
Yeah. And our low this morning was 59.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, and I think it's
And
supposed to be mid-80s.
Jeff Barnes sent me texts all weekend to turn the rain off.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Got to go to the
I told
source.
him, I said, well, it's a good thing you wasn't living in town. You was living out here close to me.
Yeah, he got way less rain.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a lot better shape being lived out here with me.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I'm glad. I think we're going to have some nice weather this week, and I'm really looking forward to a productive week of outside construction.
Yes.
So.
Getting that elevator
Okay.
fixed.
Yep.
Okay, I found.
Oh, okay.
And my notes, they were turned backwards. Last year in May, we had 8.94.
Okay.
So we had more last year
out
than we
there.
had this year in May.
Out
Yeah,
there?
out
Oh.
there.
It-
Yeah, out here.
Okay.
Okay.
But usually we have 3 to 4 inches for the last
Yeah, I
5
thought
or 6 years. That's what we've had.
April showers.
But
Not May showers.
Not May showers. April showers.
but we had a lot more this year. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Miss Kava, I tell you what, you got anything else you'd like to add? Because I've got to, Connor's telling me I've got to wrap it up over here.
Well, try to get your phones fixed.
Oh, you know what? We're going to do our best.
Yep.
We're putting mittens on Raven so that way she
At
can't
least
mess
we
it
have a
up.
backup.
At least we have a backup.
You know what? And it works pretty good.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, we
right.
can do
Well,
backup.
Miss Kava, we will talk to you tomorrow then.
Okay. All right.
All
Y'all
right.
be good.
Have a great day.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. And with that, we want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsor, Security Federal Savings Bank. With the weather getting warmer, which thankfully it is today,
Yes.
are you looking to remodel your home, or maybe it's time for a boat or a camper? Matt Ritchie and the lending team members at Security Federal Savings Bank can help make your dreams a reality. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Thank you so much for being a great sponsor of Town Talk and supporting your community. We really do appreciate Security Federal Savings Bank. We are going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more Town Talk, so everybody stick around.
What sources now? The streets, the place to we better hurry up. 'Cause tonight for the first time.
Warehouse Discount Grocery, serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Preferred Angus beef boneless New York strip family packs, $9.99 a pound. Center cut bone-in pork chops family pack, $2.29 a pound. And get ready for some great ice cream. Mayfield ice cream pails, a gallon, $5.99 a pound. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring your favorite meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. WDG, that's Warehouse Discount Groceries.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference. Serving you for over 50 years.
Getting a loan can sometimes be confusing and intimidating. You may have questions before you make the decision to borrow money. If you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, I'd be glad to talk it over with you. Come by and see me, Meredith Woodley, or any of our lending team. At Security Federal Savings Bank, we look forward to helping you find the answers you need to feel at ease with your next purchase. That's Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044. At Redmond's Carpet, they offer a wide range of flooring options to suit your needs. Whether you prefer the softness of carpet, the durability of hardwood, the versatility of tile, or the affordability of vinyl, we've got you covered. We also offer luxury in vinyl plank LVP for those who want the look of hardwood with added durability. Serving McMinnville since 1969, Redmond's Carpet, 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900 for your next flooring option. Redmond's Carpet.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk. My name is Raven Young with Abby Myers over here.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us and getting your morning started. Yes. It's been a great show so far. I'm glad to be back in the saddle.
Yes.
And kind of speaking of saddle, we got another saddle that we're going to talk about.
So, we have been talking and working together to put a spin class on for Warren County Lady Pioneers of any sport.
Yes.
So that's cheer, soccer, basketball, softball, tennis.
Yes. High school female
swimming.
athletes.
I'm sure I'm leaving something. Dance. Any of it. We're going to have a spin and success class where me and Raven are going to, give some advice and business talk. Not too long. And then we're going to do a 45-minute spin class together. There's a lot of incentives to come.
There
so
is. We're going to have a free T-shirt for one. Cool custom T-shirt for Town Talk. So
and the drinks. There's going to be some loaded teas from McMinnville Nutrition. I want to make sure it's either
way we're going to have loaded teas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's just $10. So a great opportunity. Right now it's just open to Lady Pioneers.
Yes. Lady Pioneers. So high school female athletes.
Yes.
So like you said, tennis, golf, swim, soccer, cheer, dance, flag football. I mean,
all the
of
things.
them.
I know.
Yeah.
Flag football just has that been around for I don't know how long.
This is the first year.
Okay, I was thinking to say because rugby came my sophomore year, and I think it stayed for a little bit, so I didn't know if
flag football. I believe this was the first year on it.
Wow, that's awesome.
But so if you have a daughter, or if you are a high school athlete, female athlete, and you want to participate in this spin class, let me pull up the flyer for it real quick. So I know we've reached out to a couple of coaches that we had contact information for. If you are a high school Lady Pioneer coach to any of the teams, basketball, whatever, and would like to have more information about this, please reach out to us.
Yes.
You can reach out to me directly at raven@mainstreetmedia.llc. That is my email address. I will respond to you there. You can call the radio station 931-473-9383.
You can email us. We're the Bike Bar at gmail.com. And I can answer all those questions because we do have to have your child sign up.
Yes.
And the waiver be signed by the parent if the child is younger than 18.
Yes.
So 17 and under.
And so to do that, you go. You want to kind of walk them through the steps.
So we've posted the graphic, and with the graphic, there is a QR code to help you sign up. If you can't find that QR code, if you're not on Instagram, Facebook or anything, you'll have to email me to get that sign up link. But otherwise, it's in my both of my social media platforms bio. So if you click that link, it makes you, create an account so that you check your boxes of signing the waiver and then booking your spot, because there are 27 limited seats. So we want to make sure, you get in there and get your spot. And then, it's super easy once you get logged into it. We have an app. It's called Achieve, and it's purple on the App Store just because I use a third-party booking software. So buying an app is insanely expensive. So I use a booking software, and they're called just Achieve, and it's purple.
But you already have the class loaded into it.
Yes.
So everybody can sign up super
class
easy.
Is June 12th.
June 13th.
June 13th.
Yep. Friday, June 13th.
June 13th
The
at 2
12th is
o'clock.
the bungee.
The 12th is the bungee, yeah.
Yep.
So, this is a great opportunity to, bond with other, people in your sports. And, when you're in a sport, you are driven and, you're putting yourself out there and you're working hard every day. And so, we're wanting to kind of show you how to take that into being a business owner or, setting yourself up for success later on.
Yeah, so like Abby said, we are going to have a little bit of a discussion before the class. Everybody can come in, get their loaded tea. We'll have, like a 15, 20-minute little discussion with the girls. And then we're all going to get on the bike and we're all going to spin in success.
Yes, spin in success.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Great.
If you haven't been to a bike bar class, then this is an opportunity to do it with your peers from the high school in a really fun atmosphere. So
I had done like a cardio camp with the cheerleaders last year, and it was Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. and it was so much fun to do that, just to get them, keeping up their endurance and used to that high heart rate for competition, because
you need it.
You need it.
Yeah. But too, we're really wanting to, encourage some physical, just healthy lifestyle, that kind of thing. And as well as kind of encourage you to pursue your dreams and do what you want to do. But so it's going to be really great. But it is Friday, June 13th is the date for that, 2:00 p.m. Like Abby said, it's super easy to sign up through the Bike Bar link. You can find the graphic for it on our Town Talk with Raven Young Facebook page, like I said, or reach out to any of us, because we'll be happy to get you information. We've sent it out to a few coaches that, like I said, we know that we have contact information for. But if you are a female athlete and would like to participate, you can sign up. You don't have to go. The entire team does not have to participate if they don't want to. Of course, everybody is welcome, but this class is first come, first serve. There are only 27 spots, and there's hundreds of female athletes. So we're going to kind of see how this first one goes.
Grab your best friend and come have a good little midday workout and experience. So.
And then you can go, it leaves your Friday night open. So, we kind of picked a midday time there, so it's easy and, doesn't kill your Friday night plans. So
that's right.
Although I think spin class as a Friday night plan
I've
is pretty
actually
good,
had some people be like, "Are you going to offer Fridays?" And I'm like, I don't know. When I offer it, everyone will collectively decide to go at once, and then the next Friday, it's McMinnville. We're all going to this, pretty much doing the same stuff. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, though. So everybody mark their calendars for Friday, June 13th. And if you'd like more information, just reach out. We'd be happy to give it for you.
Yep.
But I do want to say thank you to Begonias for being such a great sponsor of Town Talk. Begonias Restaurant has you covered for all of your anything that you're hungry for.
Yeah.
Voted best of the best for pizza and sandwiches. They serve up flavors that will wow your taste buds. They are open from 11 to 9 Tuesday through Thursday and 11 to midnight on Friday and Saturdays. So on Tuesdays, tomorrow, they will have their 2-topping Tuesday specials where pizzas are just $10. Located in downtown McMinnville at 239 East Main Street, delicious food, unbeatable deals. Begonias is the place to be. Thanks for being a great sponsor of Town Talk to Begonias. We've got to take a break here in just a second, but don't go anywhere because we have a whole lot of Town Talk still to come. So everybody stick with us. We'll be right back with Town Talk with Raven and Abby.
Why can't you be true? You done started doing the things you used to do. As I was motivating over the hill, I saw Maybelline in a coupe de ville. A Cadillac rolling on an open road, nothing out to run
Tennessee summers are the best, grilling, chilling, and streaming. Nobody offers synchronous multi-gig fiber internet speed and the ability to expand your Wi-Fi coverage area like Ben Lomond Connect. Plus, BLC is offering our customers a chance to win a free $300 value Weber grill or one of 9 free internet monthly bill credits. All you have to do is send a picture of your family grilling, chilling, and streaming to marketing at benlomond.org along with your name, address, and phone number by August 31st. Not a customer? Don't delay and call your local BLC office today. Some exclusions may apply.
McMinnville Moving and Storage has been your trusted source way of saying thank you. We're giving you a chance to win a pair of tickets to Dollywood. All this month, like, follow, and share our Facebook posts, and at the end of the month, you may be our lucky friend who walks away with a pair of tickets to Dollywood on us. Call us for a free quote at 931-473-2805. See us online at McMinnvilleMoving.com and make sure to friend us on Facebook for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Dollywood. McMinnville Moving and Storage, moving your memories to your future. Moving your memories to your future.
Considering that new Ford vehicle? Now is the time. Don't delay. And at Rogers Valley Ford, save now with the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event before the tariffs hit. Swing by and take a test drive this week. And Rogers has a full lineup of inventory. What's your favorite? Mustangs? A Ford Bronco? At Rogers Valley Ford can put you inside your new Ford F-150, Ford Mavericks, in stock and ready for your garage. Now is the best time to buy with Ford Employee Pricing. Plus, buy now before the tariffs begin. Every vehicle is tariff-free with Ford Motor Company Employee Pricing. You don't want to wait any longer. See the Ford of your choice this week and take a test drive. 111 Auto Lane, Sparta, just off Highway 111. Or see the current in-stock inventory at RogersValleyFord.com. Save now on the new car, truck, or SUV you need before the tariffs. From Ed Rogers Valley Ford, 30 years serving the Upper Cumberland with that friendly hometown feel.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Abby. Thanks for being here with us and getting your morning started and a brand new week kicked off. And we have special guest, Miss Jordan Pupos, in the building with us.
Good morning, ladies.
Thanks for being here.
Yes, as always. I look forward to it every month.
Yes, we do too. I enjoy having you here, being able to talk about all sorts of things.
No, tourism's so fun.
Yeah. Although I will say that it's probably not been a whole lot of fun lately because, budget talks and all of that fun stuff at the city has been going on a whole lot lately. So,
yes, it is that time of year, but I still find ways to weasel the fun in. Speaking of fun, the Southern Standard article came out.
Oh, the Southern Living.
Southern Living.
Okay, part of it did. Okay, I don't think that that's actually the full article.
Yeah, because it wasn't everything you talked about. It was just a highlight of top 10 places from Nashville.
Yeah, and it just had Rock Island in it.
Yes, it did.
And it wasn't from, so.
Can you feel, I'm out on this one.
We're pulling the curtain back a little bit because I haven't actually talked about it because I've been kind of waiting for it to come out. No, you're totally good, Jordan. Because this one is exciting that this one did come out. No, I had been working with a Southern Living editor for the past couple of months, and they are going to be doing a full article on McMinnville and things to do in McMinnville, places to shop, places to eat, things like that.
Awesome.
But her name is Corinne Bishop, who is that writer, and the one that wrote this article was her name was Lydia something. So it's a different editor. So I think that our full article is still yet to come.
I am glad for that because it was a little more underwhelming than I anticipated, but I was still glad for it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. I haven't gotten that yet, but like I said, the writers were different on it, so I do think that our full article is still to come. But this one was still kind of a mini, like dip your toe in a little bit, because it did highlight McMinnville or highlight Rock Island, State Park specifically, but also Shelby Durham, her photo was used on it. Yeah, so she is published on Southern Living's website.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
And her photography is just
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So good. So, that came out. I saw it yesterday. Let me see if I can actually find it, and I'll share with our listeners where they can go look at it. I know Shelby shared a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
I will probably be sending this to Jennifer and make sure that Main Street puts this out later as well. Maybe tourism might.
I'm gonna put it out.
Yeah, share it as well. But
absolutely.
It's 10-day trips from Nashville, perfect for a last-minute adventure on SouthernLiving.com.
Yeah, to ever get into Southern Living is really a big deal. So that we're going to be featured twice is pretty amazing.
Fingers crossed the full article is still yet to come, because like I said, that one was just specifically highlighting McMinnville like only. And like I said, all the shops, all the things to do, places to eat, that kind of stuff. So
you really did a broad spectrum of the tourism assets.
But
on that one.
I'm kind of glad. It's exciting too that she is able to share some of those things with some other writers to be able to get a. I tell you what, any way that we can get McMinnville on the map, especially on Southern Living, let's do it. Yeah, absolutely. So more. But yeah, so we did. It's but all of our listeners can go read that now on southernliving.com. There's all sorts of other things around Tennessee to do, even some in Kentucky. But it is just kind of a place close trip from Nashville. I mean, they're looking at Leaper's Fork. They're looking at the caverns where Connor works in Grundy County. So that's
I didn't know you worked at the caverns in Grundy.
He does. Yeah, it's one of his other jobs.
I do. That's why I work 7 days a week.
Oh, that has
No
got to
days
be
off.
exciting.
It also has Fall Creek Falls there,
Yep,
which
Fall
is
Creek Falls.
not technically Warren County, but, very close to us.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
And,
so-
try and work with Van Buren any
Absolutely.
opportunity we get.
Yeah.
Seems like a very good marriage between McMinnville and Fall Creek Falls. so.
Absolutely. But I'm just excited that, we're featured in Southern Living. So
2 times.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to cause apprehension or let the cat out of the bag on that one.
No,
Raven.
we'll plaster that one from the rooftops whenever it comes out as well. I just didn't want to get too excited, because it hasn't come out yet. But because I know it was a lot of work on, I was helping the writer with that one, giving her, information on and places that she needed to look and that kind of stuff. But also Shelby Durham with providing the photography for it and everything. So a lot of effort went into that one, but so we'll be excited when it comes out too.
I am so looking forward to it.
So-
Thank you for all your work on that.
Absolutely. But there was also, let's see, I believe last week, because Jimmy Haley shares these things with me sometimes, there's Islands.com also had an article.
It did, and it was wonderfully written. I mean, I truly believe that person was in our community experiencing these things, because it was so accurate and so wonderfully written. Anyone interested, I did put that up on the Visit McMinnville TN website last Wednesday, and just a beautiful, beautiful article.
Yeah, I mean, it
so
has
well done.
Depot Bottom Country Store. It has Rock Island in it. I mean, it has pictures. It has word. I mean, it's all the stuff. So it's really
If they
cool.
weren't here, they are excellent researchers because it is just, it's perfectly done.
Although I'm going to be honest, generally speaking, I would say that Depot Bottom Country Store is a pretty local, like, in the know type of place.
It is.
So unless you were here, I just don't feel like you would probably stumble across that on
No,
a
it's
website.
in a
I mean, you might on
couple random
Facebook,
little,
but
it's in a couple random little places, but it isn't one of those like spotlighted tourism assets.
Although it should be, because
Yeah.
it's delicious.
But
I
it's
did-
in the works.
Yeah.
I did go eat there on Friday.
Yeah, I ate there
So I
last
do
week, too.
remember
Yeah.
a little
But
bit of Friday.
I
now.
would say that if they probably had to be here, to
That's
visit
the way
some
it
of those
felt
spots.
to me, that it was
Yeah.
a very experientially based article, not a research based article. So
and that's on the website for anyone who wants to read it.
Yes,
Yep,
it's
it was
on Visit
islands.com.
McMinnville TN.
Oh, yeah, you
Yep, I
shared
did
it,
post it
yes.
on there. So
Yeah.
Yep, really
So,
wonderfully written.
Lots of stuff. I mean, because we want to advertise McMinnville any way possible. We want people to come here and visit, and
Yes.
spend money, and then go home.
And this department will have a major
Yeah.
budget for advertising
Mhm.
this year after we get
Yeah.
the strategic plan in place
Right.
and, the new website. So there's a
Mhm.
wonderful place for people to go to because the current website's not functioning great. It's
Yeah.
not a great representation of
Right.
what we are and what we offer.
Yeah.
So there will be some major advertising in the latter part of
Mhm.
the 25-26 fiscal year. Speaking of which, I actually have a meeting with Explore Nash today.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they reached out to us
Mhm.
and wanted
I think
to
I
come
follow
here.
that Instagram page. It's
As
an
you
Instagram
should,
page, right?
yes.
Yeah, I think I follow that one.
Yeah,
Is
they're-
he like it's a main guy? Is that it?
Yeah,
that does
yes.
the videos and stuff. Let me
Yeah,
see if
it's a team. There's one gentleman that's typically, the subject of the videos, but he goes around to different places. I think originally Nashville, and now has branched out to smaller communities around
Oh.
Nashville to show
Yeah.
folks the best of where to go, where to travel,
Okay.
unique experiences. And so they had
Yeah.
called last week to talk about coming to
Nice.
McMinnville.
It's
So-
nice that we aren't that far from Nashville, but far enough
Yes.
to
This one?
have a different
That's-
style of
that's
living.
the one, and they
Yeah.
have
Yeah, I follow
a
him.
huge amount of followers, and they do really.
So is
fun
he
videos.
coming here today? Or are you just calling?
We have a
Okay.
call today.
Okay.
We have a
Okay.
call
All
today.
right. Let me
So-
know when he's here.
I
Because
will.
we will pull out all the stops.
Oh, everyone will know.
That's so exciting, though.
Yeah.
Like, I get so excited about that kind of stuff. Anybody that can help publicize McMinnville more, let people know what such a cool place that we live in and that we're here. I'm all for it.
Well, and influencers are such a fun way to go to because people, it's not just an advertisement that's showing up on your phone. Like, people are already engaged with this group and want, like, they're going to them to hear what they have
He
to
has
say.
172,000 followers.
They have 100, and the last time I looked, I think it was 168 just like a week ago.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's how
He's
quickly
growing.
they're
Yeah,
growing.
172,000 followers.
And they
I
do
mean,
a great job. Their videos are just fun.
He's
They're
always,
really engaging.
he's always eating stuff that looks really delicious, too.
They seem to find really good restaurants.
I, for some reason, like food videos.
I know.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
everybody like cooking like these really great looking steak tacos or
Yeah,
something.
and you're like, I'll
He
get
had
there.
one the other day where he was like making his own pancakes.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to go do that. That
Yeah.
looks super fun.
well, that's exciting. Man, you got good stuff happening.
We have good stuff happening. The strategic plan kickoff call is tomorrow. So
yes.
that's getting started tomorrow, which is just going to be huge for the community. So a lot of fun stuff happening this week.
All right, well, I tell you what, we got to take a quick break, but we're going to come right back and talk to you a little bit more, okay?
Sounds
so everybody
great.
stick around. We'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension care teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, rated PG-13. Lilo and Stitch 2025, rated PG. Karate Kid Legends, rated PG-13. The Last Rodeo, rated PG. And Final Destination Bloodlines.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best nursing home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back to Town Talk. My name is Raven Young. Thanks for being here with us with myself and Abby Myers.
Good morning.
And Jordan Poobles is our special guest.
Yes.
But before we dive back in, I do want to say a quick thank you, too, for Pioneer Lanes for being such a great sponsor of Town Talk. You can beat the heat this summer at Pioneer Lanes. It is the perfect night out for family and friends. Friday nights for date night, cosmic bowling on Saturday nights, and Sunday is family day. The full kitchen menu is available to take out for dinner, large newly renovated and expanded arcade for the kids, the perfect place for birthday parties, church or group lock-ins, or team sporting events. The Pro Shop is open for all you competitive bowlers. Located at 200 Hobson Street in McMinnville, we'll see you at the alley. Thanks to Pioneer Lanes for being a great sponsor of Town Talk and supporting our community. All right, Jordan, let's dive back in. We were briefly talking there for a second over the break, but you have something cool coming up today.
Yeah, so in partnership with Chamber of Commerce and led by Kelly Roberts of Kelly Roberts Designs, we do have a beginner's Canva workshop this afternoon at the Chamber of Commerce from 1:30 to 3:30. We have a couple seats left open. We had a really, really great response to this offering to the point where we might actually offer another one, I would imagine, because we had that many people interested. But I think we can squeeze a few more in. So if you're listening to this, especially if you have a tourism-facing business, we do have that beginner Canva workshop. You can go to the City of McMinnville Government, so not the Visit McMinnville TN, but the City of McMinnville Government page.
Facebook page,
Facebook page, and I have it pinned right at the top where there's information in there.
Yes,
you can
it's
register
featured,
as well.
and it's right there. You just click on the event, and you can, I'm assuming, let's see, go to the discussion.
In the description, I have the link right in there. So I ask your name and your email address. It's not.
There you go.
It's not a process.
It's just reserving your spot.
Yes,
you
exactly.
Just click on read more there, and it is down at the bottom. Space is limited. Don't miss out. Register today, and the link is right there.
Yes, and if you are interested in registering and coming to that this afternoon, please do so quickly, because as soon as I get back to the office, I'm going to be sending information out. So, I want to make sure everyone has the information they need.
And I use Canva 24/7. I feel like for my business, and I help other people with their social medias kind of part-time, and so you use it a lot. It's a great tool. So if you are unknown to Canva, I really suggest going. And
even if you do it, I use Canva literally daily. There's so many things you can do with it. And when I first started using Canva, I didn't understand the scope of what was possible, the importance of branding, everything like that. So those are really good things that we're going to touch base on in this workshop. So it's more than just knowing what Canva is, and I can, get a Facebook post out of it. most people can do that. This is making it a little more cohesive, building a brand.
Yes.
You know, really utilizing that free tool.
And what time is that again today?
It's going to be from 1:30 to 3:30 in the Chamber Community Room.
All right. So anybody listening that wants to go, and it's free?
It is
free.
So
you just
Do
go
they need
register.
to bring like anything with them?
Yeah, so we ask that you register for Canva if you haven't already. Prior to that, you know, have either your on your browser registered or get the app downloaded, and then bring some type of device that you can follow along. So whether that's your laptop or a tablet or something like that you can follow along.
I would definitely suggest a laptop or tablet and not your phone
Not-
as much.
no.
It's not as friendly. Like you can't see the full board of
I don't
everything.
think I've ever used Canva.
I've tried.
I don't think I
to
even
make
would.
something really quick, and I'm like, where are all these buttons that I'm used to having?
Exactly. And just, I mean, anything you try and do on your phone, unless it's like copy and pasting.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would definitely recommend something with a larger screen.
Okay. All right. Well, what else do you have going on in the tourism world?
I
Lots
mean,
of
I
stuff?
feel like when I come back in July, I am just going to like explode.
Yeah.
But right now
Hey,
it's
we'll
a
take
lot
it.
of like waiting game. You know, a lot of projects are kicking off right now. So, you know, just getting all the pieces in place for the kickoff, working on the Google optimization right now. So if you're a business in McMinnville, Warren County, you might notice some changes to your Google profile. We're doing a really deep dive with Miles Partnership to make sure everyone's information is updated. We're adding professional photos. Or if you don't have one, then we're making one for you.
Right.
You know, so just keep an eye on that. We're really trying to ensure that everyone's Google Google profiles are the best that they can absolutely be.
Do y'all have any like Excel workshops coming up? That would be for me.
We possibly could. I mean, we could possibly do that.
Because, you know, I have a small business and doing my taxes at the end of the year, I just write everything down. Excel would save me so much time.
Yes.
Like, I don't do it the fastest way, but I didn't take the Excel class in college because I didn't need it for the degree that I got.
Yeah,
and
but
now,
you need it.
now I need it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is there anywhere
I
use
I could go that,
Excel. I use
that someone
Excel
could
multiple times
because
daily.
that's what you can use to like it'll figure up the numbers for you, right? I need that.
I mean, just to store information.
Yeah.
Even I use Excel.
I prefer QuickBooks. I don't have QuickBooks for my small business for Raven Young Designs because it's not an expense that I have been able to justify yet.
Yes.
But I have QuickBooks for some of my other companies, and so I know how it works. But so I have in turn set my Excel spreadsheets up like to do basically what
Yes.
QuickBooks
That's
does.
smart.
Takes a
See,
few more
that's
steps.
what I would like to do if
But
I knew how to.
as far
set
as
it
like
up.
reconciling your bank statement and all that, like I have all my account statement balances and all that stuff figured up, and it's just figuring out which formulas go where. But an Excel workshop could definitely be something the chamber.
We actually took one at the city a few months ago that was ran by our IT director and our finance director. And, you know, I knew the basics of Excel, but we went into like pivot tables. That has changed my life.
I'll have to mention that to Jennifer and Melissa, maybe at the chamber, and see if Main Street or the chamber could do it. 'Cause that is
I
a
feel
good
like
idea.
for the chamber, that would be a great one to run. Absolutely.
Just because it's so unknown to me, and I feel like maybe a few others that struggle to do their taxes at the end.
easier. Well, and two, especially like I know on at least one of the spreadsheets that I have, like I said, it's an account balance or a statement balance, and so I have it set so that I can have my debits, but I also have my debits column, my credits column, my total column, and I just type in one and it calculates it all together. I don't have to go in there and do the math and get it wrong or anything. So it is pretty handy.
Yeah, absolutely. I use Excel
and because you have
nonstop.
to categorize everything, and I'm like, I'm just doing my best.
Yeah. I mean, even so for QuickBooks, I mean, I pay like $30 or something a month for the basic QuickBooks, and I do all like my personal business stuff in there. That lifesaver.
Yeah. Do you so with QuickBooks? Would there be a class or is that pretty easy to learn?
It depends on what you want to do. I mean, I had to teach myself over several years.
I did too. It's just learn and using and YouTube.
But if you're doing like memberships and stuff like that, that's easier. It's when you get into like capital expenditures and depreciating those that it gets a little more difficult.
My software keeps up with a lot of like what comes into my business because everything's online and on a card. And so the software keeps up with a lot of that. It's me when I'm buying like I have to purchase quite a bit of stuff to keep the studio running.
You have to go in and enter all your expenses.
So I just write it down on my phone, and then I'm like tallying everything up at the end of the year.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a
Let's find you a
nightmare.
better way.
Let's do something
There's
different
better
about
ways
that.
to do this.
I'm sure that we can. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really a goal of my department to continuously offer small business support workshops. And I mean, it's an interesting point that you bring up because you know, we tend to think like website, beautiful things are the more tourism, but it's not. I mean,
some of us
everyone
just
needs to
need
know how
help
to
with
run their
the-
finances as well
the
to
basics.
be successful. So, I actually at City Hall, there's a little table in City Hall in the lobby, and right in the center, I have a PDF that says, "Tell us what you would like to learn," with a
Okay.
QR code. And so next time anyone's in City Hall,
Yes.
please just stop in, grab that piece of paper. You don't even have to take the piece of paper with you. Just
Yeah.
scan the
Yeah.
QR code. And I have a little form that is
Right
asking
there.
our business owners,
Okay.
what
There you
type
go.
of
There we
workshops
go.
can we put together and offer to
Yeah.
you to help support you in your small business.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, because we need those small businesses here to be able to increase the tourism. Because if the businesses aren't here, then people aren't going to come
Yep.
here. I mean, we all feed
travelers
off
are-
of each other.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
not interested in the chains.
Yeah.
They want an experience. They want Depot Bottom. They want to jump into a class at the bike
Yes.
bar. Like they are so interested in that one of a kind experience, not going to
Just Sonic.
I, mean,
I know what you
no
mean.
knock on
Yep.
Sonic, but
But still.
But you're
you can get
right.
Sonic next
Even
to
when
your
I
house.
when I go to other cities and stuff, like when we're on vacation, I don't want to go. We don't go to Sonic.
Right.
No, you want an experience.
Yeah.
Like you want that time.
We go to Chick-fil-A on the way there
Yes.
on the interstate, and then we don't eat it again until on the way
I've
back.
heard Chick-fil-A is like the best. I've never.
What? You never had
so
Chick-fil-A?
I've never had. I've had Burger King once in my life. If
Chick-fil-A
that's like a
and Burger King
reference.
are so far different.
No,
though.
I don't
Burger
eat
King's-
fast food, but I've heard that like
well, if you're gonna give
Chick-fil-A
in,
is.
you need Chick-fil-A would be the place.
Yeah, it would be it.
My
Yeah.
husband's very much advocating for Chick-fil-A. He's like,
Yeah.
no, it's like the creme de la creme
It,
of,
of fast food.
So
It is.
good.
It is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Maybe one day I will let you both know if I do
Okay.
ever eat
they
at
have
Chick-fil-A.
like even they have some healthier options too that are even really good. Like their grilled chicken wrap is so good because it has like avocado lime ranch dressing, and they have a bunch of salads.
avocado or chicken.
It's the
avocado
chicken wrap, and then you can get the avocado lime dressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, the
So
grilled
good.
chicken club is my favorite, but it comes
That
with a honey barbecue sauce.
Yes,
Oh.
it's good too. You
It's
can't go wrong.
It's
actually,
the sauce for me.
Yeah, they have the
really.
best sauce.
I will let you
So
both
good.
know.
Yeah.
I will let you know.
All right. Well, do you want to stay around for another segment? You got time?
I have time, but I don't know how much more I.
Okay. Well,
I mean, we
if
can
you
just chat about Chick-fil-A.
Man,
we
probably shouldn't.
We
but-
do just ramble. We're rambling.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Well, thanks for coming in today. I do want to have you and Wendy Sneed on together sometime.
Yes, Wendy and I
know
would
that-
both love that.
Yes, because I have had some questions from listeners, and so this will be something that I'm working on just so that our listeners know to have tourism and then the IDB on together so we can kind of talk about how you both impact the community
Yeah.
and bringing jobs and people and everything here.
Yeah,
so,
we're more intertwined than people would think
Yes.
on a lot of levels.
yeah, so we might have you back on before your next regularly
That
scheduled
sounds
session.
great. You just let me know when.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on today, Jordan. We appreciate you, and we are going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more Town Talk.
Thank you, ladies.
Break down, honey, take me through the night. Break down, now I'm standing here. Can you see?
At Redmond's Carpet, they offer a wide range of flooring options to suit your needs. Whether you prefer the softness of carpet, the durability of hardwood, the versatility of tile, or the affordability of vinyl, we've got you covered. We also offer luxury in vinyl plank LVP for those who want the look of hardwood with added durability. Serving McMinnville since 1969, Redmond's Carpet, 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900 for your next flooring option. Redmond's Carpet. David Stinson is your fourth-generation jeweler at Diamond Jewelry in historic downtown McMinnville with 60 years of precious memories that last forever. As they say, diamonds are a girl's best friend. See him at Diamond Jewelry on Main Street for that special gift that truly inspires. Diamond Jewelry Company, 931-473-2960. See him. You'll be glad you did.
Oh, what
this work? Don't lose your cool. Call Blank's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation. Unbelievable! Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black. And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air. Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Need service for your Ford but short on time? Hi, I'm Service Manager Jordan Shank at Reddick Brown Ford, where we make it easy with complimentary pickup and delivery. Whether it's routine maintenance or repairs, we'll come to you, take care of your vehicle, and bring it right back, all without interrupting your day. Experience stress-free service from a name you trust. Schedule your appointment now at ReddickBrownFord.com. Reddick Brown Ford, where convenience meets quality care.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Discover The Well at Tree City. Sip on expertly crafted cocktails, savor fine wines, or enjoy zero-proof sips. There's something for everyone.
Mondays, 2-for-1 beers. Wednesdays, Wind Down with 50% off any bottle of wine. And on Thursdays, get $2 off any well-made libation and delicious bar bites.
Experience the elegant atmosphere and let their knowledgeable bartenders mix up your next favorite drink.
The Well at Tree City, where every pour tells a story.
Cheers to great nights!
Visit The Well at Tree City. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk with Raven and Abby. Thanks for being here with us and getting your day started.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew Walker, I'm just going to start out with that you are incorrect in
Wrong.
that statement.
He said Chick-fil-A is just okay.
It is more
Wrong.
than okay.
It's superior to fast foods. You do have to admit,
Absolutely.
like,
Yeah.
and maybe because we don't have as big of fast food chains, but I
Yeah.
still think Chick-fil-A just ranks up there.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter what time of day you go. There's
Yep.
always a line. But
Mhm.
you know what? The line can literally be wrapped around the building
And
I can I'll wait, but I'll be
If-
out of there 10, 15
Yep.
minutes max.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not a long way.
that happens at McDonald's. You're there for 45 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Like,
I'm not waiting for some mid chicken.
it's not mid chicken. It's superior
It's
chicken.
It's pretty good.
It's okay.
It's the Lord's chicken.
Yeah,
Connor.
it is.
You need to get a better fryer.
Oh, well, I hate that you feel that way, but everyone's entitled to their
I
own
really do
opinion.
think the sauce is what's it for
Mhm.
me. Like, I love Polynesian sauce.
Yep.
The honey barbecue sauce with that grilled chicken club.
If you're listening on Facebook, what's your favorite fast food?
Yeah.
If you could pick like any
Any
of the
of 'em.
fast foods, I would say Cane's sauce is
Okay, I've
the
never had
most
Cane's.
superior.
I've never had Raisin Cane's.
Their sauce is a lot like Zaxby's sauce,
Okay.
but it's good.
Now-
Drew Walker, you are correct.
Now, Cody Young, my husband, would agree with you on that.
I've not been to Popeyes.
I've never
and
been to Popeyes
I just
either.
keep hearing the rave
Yeah.
about it, and I'm just gonna have to go.
It's like the Waffle House of chicken places.
Okay.
As far as service is concerned.
I wouldn't
Okay.
say that that's a great way to describe it, but okay.
Like the chicken is better than all the Waffle House food.
Yeah.
But as far as like the probability of seeing a fight,
like the environment, the feel.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
okay.
Chick-fil-A does have the best service, hands down. Like
Yeah.
all other restaurant, fast food, anything should
Yeah.
just strive to be like Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
in that instance. And
They scare me
the
at Chick-fil-A.
service.
Because they're nice.
yeah, I don't like it. I've never met someone who's happy working at a restaurant.
Tell you what, every single one of them are.
They're getting paid, I guess, good enough to put a smile
Yes.
on. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
But they get like
I think they're AI.
They've been around before AI. But
I don't.
Who knows?
Chick-fil-A probably would be my favorite fast food. Like if I'm having to think about it. Jimmy John's. I don't really consider that fast food, although it is
Yeah.
fast food. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's super freaky fast.
Everybody
Yeah.
say like you got chicken from the Jimmy John's.
No, I don't get chicken from Jimmy John's. I get a turkey tom.
I was so confused because I was partially listening because I was going to fix them on my computer, and then you switched to Jimmy John's after a
I was just
chicken
saying that's one of my other favorite Chick-fil-A and Jimmy John's. Those are the two.
This is kind of fast food, kind of sit down, I guess. Chicken salad chick has
it's good.
Has been my hook.
Yeah. Chicken salad chick.
My sister commented Panda Express and Chick-fil-A.
I've had Panda Express before, but it's been like
I used to wear it out in college.
Yeah.
So
I ate it a lot when I was in Chattanooga, but I haven't had it since.
Yeah.
We all eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So
we all have
except Jordan, who doesn't eat Chick-fil-A, but
doesn't eat fast food. That is strong-willed. I'm in too big of a hurry.
Good for her. I wish I could do that.
I know,
because it is bad.
Well, I think what also stinks is when you live super far out.
Yeah.
You're not just driving home to cook something.
Some nights I do, some nights I don't. So, yeah, you are correct. But also, if I'm coming through town, that's when we're having dinner because I'm bringing it with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going home and then coming back to town. And
not a chance.
Not happening. So, if you miss it on my way home, then we're just going to eat something at home.
To me, it kills me in the mornings, when I come here, and then because I drive 25 minutes here, then I'm going to drive 25 minutes home, and then when I have to come back to town, I'm like, 25 more minutes back to town. But there is beauty in living out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I typically, if I'm home, I'm saving money.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to just leave and go get something. So
I would be totally cool with eating at home more. If I was at home, I'm just so busy that, especially in the mornings, if I don't prep my coffee or my lunch for the next day, the night before, then I'm just eating out because it's not happening. Because I get up too early.
Yeah, Drew Walker said In-N-Out Burgers fire too, and Jessica Higgins agreed. And I will say I
haven't had In-N-Out.
I had it for the first time when I went to California.
So
back at the beginning of May.
That's the one with the animal style or whatever, right?
Yes, and I did that. All I got was the animal style fries. I just wasn't that hungry. I was like, I wanted to get a burger, but we're getting In-N-Out burgers all over.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Tennessee's getting a bunch.
Nashville, Cookeville.
Oh, I didn't know
I
Cookeville
can't
was, I don't
believe.
think.
Yeah,
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no,
Cookeville's actually getting quite a bit of stuff. They're getting a Target.
I did hear that. And
it's going to take 2 years, but
tell you what. We'll never go to Murfreesboro ever again.
I know, because y'all are on the side of Cookeville.
Right.
So,
and I just hate Murfreesboro.
I know, it's so crowded, but I go all the time.
Yeah.
I love hate with it because it's getting so crowded. But
yeah, if we have a choice, we go to Cookeville. One, because we are closer to it, but because there's less people than Murfreesboro.
And Cookeville has a bunch of good family-owned restaurants like we do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, there's a few
we
in
went
Murfreesboro.
a few weeks ago to the Putnam Room. Have you been there?
I have not, but I've heard good things.
Taylor Douglas owns it.
Yeah,
so you probably know Kelsey better than Taylor,
yes.
Taylor's my age. But yeah, she's the owner now.
I ran into Taylor when I was there on Thursday night. I went to Cookeville to work on the space, and she was like, I'm so excited for you to come here. Let's, work together. I'll give you a gift card for your grand opening. I was like, that's so nice. But that's how businesses, support each other. Giveaways to,
Mm-hmm.
Lauren and Connor
are going back at it. Yeah.
My sister said, why am I not surprised that Connor is triggered by nice people at food restaurants?
Yes.
Connor, I feel that
perturbed
would best describe the feeling I get at Chick-fil-A. Can you elaborate, Connor?
Perturbed is a feeling of uneasiness or anxiety.
But why?
Because they're nice. I don't like it.
Why don't you have a coldness?
Oh my gosh, you want your fast food worker to not give you a smile and not tell you thank you or my pleasure?
Well, it makes me worried because they can't get their outward emotions, the fact that they hate that I'm there and I'm causing them to actually do work. Because I feel like there's more spit in my food at Chick-fil-A than there would be anywhere else.
There's no way.
Not.
I refuse.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
No. All right. Well, we've got to take a quick break. But when we come back, I think we're going to talk some TV shows.
Yeah.
Since I've been sick this weekend, I watched a whole bunch of TV shows. So I'm going to throw back some and see if anybody in the comments remembers some of these too. So we'll be right back with more Town Talk.
And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference. Serving you for over 50 years.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Considering that new Ford vehicle? Now is the time. Don't delay. And at Rogers Valley Ford, save now with the Ford Employee Pricing Sales Event before the tariffs hit. Swing by and take a test drive this week. And Rogers has a full lineup of inventory. What's your favorite? Mustangs? A Ford Bronco? At Rogers Valley Ford can put you inside your new Ford F-150, Ford Mavericks, in stock and ready for your garage. Now is the best time to buy with Ford Employee Pricing. Plus, buy now before the tariffs begin. Every vehicle is tariff-free with Ford Motor Company Employee Pricing. You don't want to wait any longer. See the Ford of your choice this week and take a test drive. 111 Auto Lane, Sparta, just off Highway 111. Or see the current in-stock inventory at RogersValleyFord.com. Save now on the new car, truck, or SUV you need before the tariffs. From Ed Rogers Valley Ford, 30 years serving the Upper Cumberland with that friendly hometown feel.
Talk Radio WBMC McMinnville, 960 AM and 97.7 FM, WBMCRadio.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to Town Talk. My name is Raven Young. Thanks for being here with us. And we have Abby Myers in the co-host seat.
Good morning.
And we want to say a big thank you to Pure Wealth Partners for being such a great sponsor of Town Talk. Whether your goal is retirement, planning for a loved one's college, preparing in case something happens to you, or simply saving for a rainy day, we have the tools and resources to make your goals happen. As small business owners and longtime financial professionals, we know and appreciate what it takes to plan for and thrive when life and the market put speed bumps in your path. We aim to provide better ways to deal with surprises as they arise and how to stay the course even when it seems difficult. At Pure Wealth Partners, we know service and personal relationships are key. Meeting people not only in our office but in their homes and at their businesses builds those relationships. Please call Pure Wealth Partners at 931-507-7873. Local partners in financial success, and they are located at 1511 Sparta Street in the historic Magnus home. Thanks, Pure Wealth Partners, for being a great sponsor of Town Talk and for all that you do for our community. All right. So I thought we would talk a little bit about some TV shows because, you know, when you're stuck at home, sick,
mm-hmm.
and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, what am I going to watch? So I decided that I was going to do some major throwbacks, and I started watching Laguna Beach.
Good old TV.
Laguna Beach was like one of the original reality TV shows. Started in 2004. So Abby, you might have been slightly young for that one.
A whopping 4 years old. So I was still in my, like SpongeBob, Disney Channel era, but my sister watched them.
Yeah.
She was big on the other one.
The Hills.
The Hills.
Yeah, so Laguna Beach, I watched the first 2 seasons of it. There's apparently 3. I didn't watch the third one because it was a whole new cast, and I really hate it when shows do that. Like, they change the cast. But they changed it because obviously they were focusing on the high school at Laguna Beach, and all of those people graduated and went to college. But so I watched the first 2 seasons of Laguna Beach, then I swapped to the Hills, and I've now watched 2 seasons of that. There's like 6 seasons of it, though. I haven't made it all the way through. And there's another one, The City, too.
Yeah.
I was watching it, though, and I was like, one, looks super retro on the TV.
Oh, yeah.
Like, graphics now compared to graphics then, way different. But 2, I would have been, so in 2004, and I vividly remember having discussions with Haley Jones about Laguna Beach, so I know that we were watching this. And we would have been in about 6th grade in 2004, and we should not have been watching Laguna Beach.
Yeah. I was watching worse.
Yeah.
I was watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to pop that one up.
Yeah, so that one came out around the time, it went from, all fun and games like high school drama. I know they still had some crazy stuff happen to Jersey Shore. Like Snooki, I was not watching them and thinking, yes, that is what I want to do. I was just watching it amazed at this is what
you're putting this on
You're obsessed
TV?
with Guidos? Yeah. That's what the men were, the Guidos. They're going out to see Guidos. And I was like, this is crazy. I remember I'd have to have the back, when you could hit the last channel button
when your mom would
on standby because my mom was like, you don't need to be watching Jersey Shore. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
And I would have to, if I heard the door, I was like, oh, back.
Yep.
Abby, on tomorrow's show, when you have to issue the public apology to the Italian American community.
What? It's not a derogatory term.
Yeah, it is. Look it up.
Maybe don't look it up.
That's what they. I'm just using that term.
So if you watch Snowfall,
I did not watch that.
It's a show about the 80s crack epidemic.
Okay.
And just because they use the N-word in the show doesn't mean it's okay for you to say that.
Okay, Connor. Yeah. Well, they don't use it in a negative tone. They were genuinely saying.
Neither did they.
They were going out to meet.
I don't even know what it means. So
I'm sending
I
you
would say there's probably some people as oblivious as I am.
It's okay. I'm sending you both screenshots.
Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it,
so,
Connor.
To any of the Italian Americans out there.
So as I was watching Laguna Beach.
Way to interrupt me.
It says a man, especially an Italian American, regarded as vain, aggressively masculine, and socially unsophisticated. So it's not.
That's not.
It's not about a derogatory term for female and male. I'm just going
Guido.
for the men.
In parentheses, slang.
You just said it too, Connor. So there you go.
Is a North American subculture slang term. And ethnic slur referring to working class urban Italian Americans.
Nope. Well, the way that they used it on Jersey Shore was to describe the vain, aggressively masculine, and socially unsophisticated.
Yeah.
How did you use the word, Abby?
In that exact way.
I don't know. I'm clipping this.
All right, let's move on.
Anyways, he's just trying to make me look bad, and I don't look bad. So there we go.
That's debatable.
I never.
I'm not talking about appearance. I did work out this morning. What'd you do? Look at the back of your eyelids.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's called sleep.
All right.
Okay, as I was watching Laguna Beach, though, they were so these are high school seniors, 17 and 18-year-olds. Some of them were juniors, so 16-year-olds, and the amount of public intoxication that they were doing at 16, 17 years old on television.
Yeah.
Like it was,
I can't believe they were
it was very clear they were drinking.
They had a show called 16 and Pregnant.
I did watch
like,
that.
I watched that one too.
I think the public intoxication
I was just very shocked because I don't remember that aspect of it from it. And I guess I was young enough that I
You just thought there was soda in those red Solo cups.
I need to go back and defend myself. If it's a derogatory term on every YouTube video describing Jersey Shore, not every one of them, but all the ones currently I'm seeing, the Guido Dictionary, Polly and Vinny, the ultimate Guidos. Meet the Guido Ninja. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Well,
I'm not going to sit here and look bad on the internet like I'm using a derogatory term.
I'm just going to clip it out that way, and that's fine.
It's fine. I won't share it.
What are some other, from some of our listeners though, what are some of your favorite TV shows that you used to watch?
Yeah.
You know, that you loved back in the day?
There's one that Justin and I always really liked. It's got a theme song. Did you know that?
Do you know what this is, Abby?
Is it the Blue Bros?
No.
You're going to make Rob Nunley go postal if you keep saying that, by the way.
It's Dukes of Hazzard. So the Dukes of Hazzard won our, we had a TV show theme song bracket for March Madness.
Oh.
And Dukes of Hazzard song won.
Yeah.
And Justin and Connor literally played it every single day after. And I was like, can we please stop playing Dukes of Hazzard?
Can we get something else?
Never again.
You got a respite. It's back.
Man. Well, some TV show. Justin Reed, what are you doing? You just got over sickness. You probably shouldn't be in this room.
We're all
So I just heard my theme song playing in the studio next door. I was getting ready for the 90s at 9, but I'm fine with some 70s.
You're going to come and interrupt our show since you heard some Dukes of Hazzard on.
You have the door open.
I know. And
yeah.
That's part of the reason. I like open door policy.
Why do you think I have an open door policy?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
anyways. I would say you probably didn't watch Laguna Beach in the Hills. Am I correct in that statement?
Correct. No. Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing as Laguna Hills.
I don't think so, actually.
No, not even close. I don't think that I watched the original Dukes of Hazzard ever, I don't think. But I have watched the Jessica Simpson Dukes of Hazzard.
With Johnny Knoxville?
Yes. I did have
And Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson's in that one.
In that
I
one
haven't
too.
seen that one.
But
I like Johnny Knoxville.
It was mid-2000s too, probably.
2005.
I was going to say 05. Yeah.
I consider that mid-2000s. I know.
I mean, it's literally mid-2000s. Like, it is the middle of the 2000s.
Yeah,
so.
2005.
Well, because of the Dukes of Hazzard, I love the name, not because of the Dukes of Hazzard. I like the name Daisy, but because of the Dukes of Hazzard, I feel like I can't, because my sister's like, well, I'll just call your child Daisy Duke. And I'd be like, but that won't be her name. It'll be Daisy. And she's like, well, it's too bad. I'm like, okay.
I have met the actual Daisy Duke.
Really?
I have my picture with Catherine
Nice.
Bach. Yes.
Well.
Anyways, y'all keep talking about TV shows. I just heard my theme song, and I had to come over and say hi.
I
come by anytime.
Bye.
I just
so bye.
watched so much TV this weekend, as I was
that's
laying
how
in
you
bed with
heal.
nothing
It's a
else
part
to
of
do.
the binging out and recovering.
So
resting in TV.
I don't really remember anything else that I watched. I think I literally just watched. I watched some Supernatural last night.
Oh,
have
my
you ever
husband
watched
loves Supernatural. He keeps trying to get me on the train.
Oh,
it's
man,
just too darkly filmed for
Abby,
me.
do it, please.
I can't.
Have you tried?
I've tried.
It's so good.
It's just like
this is going to be like my fifth
scary
time
the whole time.
No, it's not scary. It's funny. Like it's not.
It has some funny moments, but the whole time I'm like, I can't.
See,
I don't want to watch that before bed.
I don't like scary movies, but I don't consider that scary because
I already freaked out because I thought
Hells
someone
or 16 and Pregnant. Which one did you not find scary?
I don't think that they are trying to scare you in Supernatural. And
No.
Like as far as like scary movies where they're trying to scare you,
they aren't. But
They scare me with bad writing.
Supernatural's great. It's one of my favorite TV shows.
Sometimes.
But I'm currently rewatching it as well. So I put it on to go to sleep too, actually, last night. Normally it's Harry Potter. Last night it was Supernatural for some reason.
Well,
I actually can't say anything. They made so much more money than I do.
Tell you what. They could because that show, is over now. They ended it. Everybody died, whatever. But they could literally bring it back.
They've got like spinoffs series.
Yeah, the
on it, right?
spinoffs never do as good. If they could just bring Sam and Dean back, you're golden. Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki, dream team there.
I mean, that show ran for what, 17 seasons?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
That's
another,
a long time.
That's another
for
thing.
Long time.
I've been really on the kick. I just watched Ransom Canyon. We started Sirens last night, which is a lot like...
Okay, so I saw the preview for that. I hadn't started
The first
it yet,
episode is really good.
Okay.
I mean, you're so confused in the first one, really, but it's
I
still
almost
really
clicked
good.
on it last night and then went to Supernatural instead.
Watch Sirens.
Yeah.
We just started it.
Okay, I'll try that one too.
And I've been watching like just a feel good, like the 90210.
Yeah.
The 2000.
The
one that was made second.
The new one.
Yeah.
So
it's new, but
the
it's
original one
still
is Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
There's a difference, but that's how I knew which one you were talking about, because you didn't say the Beverly Hills before
Yep,
it.
I just said the...
Yeah, but I have watched the new one of those. I watched it when it was new. I think I was in like high school or early college when that came on, and so I watched that.
I've watched it in...
That was
I watched
one of
it in
those-
high school, and then I was like, I could not find it for years. And I
That
wanted
period
to watch
as
it
the
again.
CW shows was so good, like
Mhm.
that timeline, because there were some other ones that I really liked.
They just don't really make any shows similar to the
Yeah,
stuff anymore.
not
I
like
mean,
that.
this new one's just pretty weird, pretty interesting.
Sirens.
Yeah. If
okay.
you've seen, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's the ones where like everyone, White Lotus. I had to get there.
I hadn't watched
Oh,
that
I love
either.
White Lotus.
Well, Sirens is a lot.
Is that the one? Does
like weird, like that? It's kind of filmed the same.
Titanic
Film similar.
Titanic girl Rose, is she in that one? White Lotus.
I think maybe season 2. I can't.
I don't know.
can't
There's
think
like
of her name right now.
the characters change each season.
Unless
okay.
it's
Gotcha.
Jennifer Coolidge, who's in the first 2.
No, that's not. who I
I'm
was
just
thinking
really
of.
excited for the new season of Landman as well.
Oh, yes.
I need that to come out.
All right. Well, we have got to wrap up for today. Thank you to all of our listeners for being here with us with Raven and Abby on Town Talk. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 7. See you then.
See ya.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon.